Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the GFi Bart Flanagan Tree Service 200 here at Talladega. We got 6 seconds left in practice. This one's coming to a close quick, as we so far have an 18-car field here in this one. Practice is now over. I am the only broadcaster tonight. And now qualifying. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This one's going to be exciting. 110 horsepower. And Teaser Motorsports and Ajax 1 have all running at Dale Earnhardt Industry Paint Schemes. Excuse that for a second. Just had to get rid of my thingy. They're all running Dale Earnhardt style paint schemes. Just instead of Goodwrench, it's Ajax 1 or Teaser Motorsports. We should be making an appearance like that tomorrow. But 110% horsepower for these cars. We got so far an 18-car field. Right now we're watching Lucas Chapman in the number 17 Lucas Oil Machine. And there goes Lucas Chapman. On his first lap. And that's Brian Troy. That is Brian Troy down the back straightaway, flying now. Here we go. And there's Timothy Rainey Lewis in a Michael Waltrip styled paint scheme, throwing it back to Michael Waltrip. And Zach Bardo on poles. Wes Graham behind him, and now that gets taken away. Lucas Chapman setting pole with a 52.188. Then Kyle Hayne P2. And Timothy Rainey Lewis getting ready to fire this one up. And Timothy Rainey Lewis riding the high side for the first couple laps. And now there's Christopher Green, the actual Dale Earnhardt driver. Shaw gonna win it. I can feel it again. Michael Shaw gonna win it again. Clifton Chanel's not gonna be here today because he's under his third tornado warning of the day. So no race for Cliff. And Mitchell Sundstrom P2 and that number 8 Dale Earnhardt machine. And there's Preston O'Brien. He won the fall race here. And there was Tyler Ottery. And then there's one of the Dale Earnhardt styled paint schemes. That's Wes Graham. And there's Cody Dempster. And there's Mitchell Sundstrom sliding. And poor Tyler Otter is now wrecked. And there's the 00. That's James Morvant. He's back. And there's Trenton Brown. Another Dale Earnhardt style of paint scheme for the DEI, Dale Earnhardt Industries, or Incorporated, or whatever the heck. And James Morvant, he did won Kansas last week. That's a track he won at last year in his return to GFI again. There's Stephen Gilbert. Cody Dempster on pole. And there's Timothy Rainey Lewis, that Michael Waltrip inspired paint scheme. A lot of throwback style cars. Phil Loon in the 10th place position. And there's Stephen Gilbert, P21 right now. He's riding the high side, and then he's going to eventually drop down low. Or he just did that, too. It's a 10-minute qualifying session. And we're almost done with it in about 2 minutes. There's James Morvant. Setting pole! Welcome back to GFI, James! Setting pole with a 52.129. There's Kyle Hain, who is no longer in the top 10. He was. He is now currently going to be in 14th place. Yes, you did. Alright, as we get the field set up, let's go through our qualifying results. We got James Morvant, Cody Dempster, Mitchell Sundstrom, Timothy Rainey Lewis, Lucas Martin, Michael Shaw, Wes Graham, Christopher Green, Lucas Chapman, Joshua Martin. And then after Joshua Martin, that's just the top 10 right there. And we scroll down the list here in a second. Phil Loon, Zach Bartow, Trenton Brown, Kyle Hain, Preston O'Brien, Brian Troy, Michael Nelson, Davis Brown, Anthony Alex, and then Austin Dan, Stephen Gilbert, Tyler Autry. James could go back-to-back. $85 laps here at Talladega with 110 horsepower. Drop when you think the big one is going to happen in this one. The fall race of this was absolutely amazing. We're waiting on James Morvant, as I think we have everyone else. And we have James Morvant. Cody Dempster starting outside pole. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. To take a look at James Morvant, our current leader. He's looking to go back-to-back. James Morvant in that 00 Steve Park-inspired car. So, keep watch on him tonight. We got a great race ahead of us. Carson Hocevar won the Cup race. That was probably the greatest victory we've seen all year long. Best burnout of the season. And now we get ready to go green. And on Barney, our flagman. Barney, let's go ahead and take it away. And boogity, 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 let's go real fast with this extra horsepower, boys and girls. We are green flag racing at Talladega. And James Morvan still leading, but he's on the outside this time. That was great restart there. 3 wide already for the second place spot. Or sorry, third place spot right behind the 2 leader. Awesome 3 wide pack racing. James Morvan leading the Cowboy lane. Timothy Rainey Lewis leading the middle. Now Cody Dempster leading the bottom lane. Cody Dempster in the lead. And this extra 10% horsepower that they got in these cars makes the bottom work so well. Unless you got a great group of guys on the outside line. James Morvan now in the middle line. Partially 3 wide, 2 Screwer Cat drivers on that outside line. That's Lucas Martin making an appearance in the top 3 already. Cody Dempster doing an amazing job leading this field already on lap 3 of 85 here in this one. Mitchell Sundstrom right behind him. Cody Dempster. Really? Well, I know the bottom works really well with 110% horsepower. We figured that out Friday. But there goes Tyler Otter. He's now leading the outside line. Look how many cars are single file. And there they go to the outside. That's James Morvan. They're getting a run. How effective is that going to be, though? There's that 31 of Austin Dan. He's in the Budweiser paint scheme. Into the tri-oval. Here they go. You're in car with James, or this is James Morvant on the outside. Everyone's going in and out of lines. Haven't fully decided what they want yet, but inside's probably efficient because they're going to have to make pit stops at about 20 to 25 laps. Side by side towards that little back of the group. All the leaders are single file. This one's going to be a great one. And now they're 3 wide. There goes Zach Barto to the outside. He's way out there. They're still 3 wide back there. He's going to slide back in the line. James Morvant doing a beautiful job. Really up on his butt. What the haters gonna hate on the back of their car. Let's go with the gyro cam on James Morvant just to get us feel on how well this 33-degree bank track is here at Talladega. Beautifully done. And now, they're 3 wide again. Still 3 wide. Zach Barto's trying to climb back. They're side drafting, though, and they're getting a decent-sized run right now. Here they come to the outside, ladies and gentlemen. Watch out for Zach Barto and Preston O'Brien. Oh, they're wrecking. And they save it. What a save. They're 4 wide there. What a save. That's why these guys are in Cup. They can save the car like that. And now we have a new leader for now. It's Michael Shaw. Michael Shaw on that outside line. There goes Tyler Autry to the inside. Tyler Autry has the lead now. Michael Shaw falling back on that outside line. There goes Zach Barlow. He's looking like he's going to take a shot in the middle, and he's going down to the bottom now. There's Michael Shaw. And they're 3 wide back there at this little pack here. Not going to be for much longer. Timothy Rainey Lewis slides in. Field's already split up into 2 packs because of that incident earlier. And now Dempster on the bumper of Tyler Autry. And here it goes. Michael Shaw to the outside. He leads the lap. And he's going to slide on down and leave some of the Ajax guys out to dry. Look how many Ajax Hoosier guys we got in the top 10. We have 4. And here it goes, Michael Nelson. Doesn't have enough to run him down. They got that wreck in. That's one of the Ajax guys. That's Trent Brown. Oh, he's not hard in the wall, but he's sliding down the track. Caution comes out. That's the first one of the night. Ouch. At least it wasn't anything insane, but it is an incident. Let's see it in slow-mo. Just Trenton Brown completely unaware that Timothy Rainey Lewis was shooting in the middle. Gets spun. And when he overcorrects, he's already hard on the brakes. You can see it as he goes out of frame. But first caution of the night comes out. No big one yet. Let's go ahead and bring our first interviewer in. Let's see. Let's go to bring Tyler Autry in. Howdy, Tyler.
Oh, what's up, man? How you doing?
How's it feel being in front of the pack right now, getting some clean air?
Hey, I'm having a great time. I think it was in 7 laps. I went from tail of the field to leading this race. I don't know what these other guys are doing, but I'm having a great time.
What do you think is crucial about having some clear air on these extra 10% horsepower cars?
I really don't know yet. I mean, me and the 92 became best friends pretty quick, but I mean, just taking advantage of people's mistakes here, overusing the car, I think is the key for me right now. That's how I've gotten up here, just avoiding people trying to go to the outside early and stuff like that. So just not being dumb has been the smart thing so far.
So what is one big thing you're looking for to go your favor in this race?
Not missing my pit box is probably one that might help. But no, just making friends with everybody so that they'll trust me to do stuff later and I don't follow them so I can try to win this race.
100%. You know, that's how I won that Dagger race on Friday. Found a partner. That was Lucas Martin. Got me to the front. And, you know, we were battling at the end there. The caution came out. I was just ahead. So that was really nice. That's how I won that one. That was pretty fun. What is one big thing you're looking for, you know, feel-wise, and when it's time to make green flag pit stops?
Whenever the crew chief says you got 2 laps left, I mean, I'll tell you my strategy right now. I do not care about fuel saving or there's some guys talking about tires, man. I don't care. Let's just go out there, hold the throttle down, have some fun. If I wreck, I wreck. If I don't, hopefully we end up in first place.
Well, maybe you could be the Carson Hocevar in our situation because you are winless in the Cup Series.
This year.
Yeah, this year.
This year.
You still could have a Carson Hocevar.
Hey, yeah, at least I want to win because I've been working on my burnouts, man. But, you know, I had the chance yet. Been getting caught up in other people's wrecks. So that's been my big issue.
Serious question for you, though.
Yep.
Are you going to hang out of the car like Carson Host for, or are we not going to see that?
Unfortunately, the live stream won't see it, but I got something planned for sure that the Discord will see. So y'all, if I win, y'all might as well just be in my apartment with me.
Are you turning your camera on and doing it, or what?
No, I can't. Can't be
Oh!
live because I gotta edit some of it out just in case it might not be that PG-13 stuff we gotta keep in here. You know what I mean?
Oh, you got to send me that.
I do
I kind of
have
want to see
I
it,
do have
though.
a 30. I got a 30 pack of that Bush Apple Light. We'll see how much of that gets involved, but we got to finish the race first, man. But you're hyping me up. You're hyping me up.
Well, good luck. I'll get it done. You know, it's going to be nice to see you in Victory Lane once again, and maybe you can have some good luck coming your way here soon.
Yeah, hopefully. Just trying to make some friends, man.
Yeah, 100%. Well, thank you for your time, Tyler. Do you have anything else you'd like to say?
Just thanks for putting it up on YouTube, man. Gives me something to do before I go to bed tonight.
Of course, man. Well, wish you the best of luck, and have fun.
Yep, thank you, man.
Yeah, but Tyler Autry, driver the number 54. He's currently in P6, having a blast. He's got Bush Apple Light. So, sucks we can't see it, but I might need to get. I kind of want to see it if he does win. That's gonna be kind of funny. But Michael Nelson on the outside, Davis Brown on the inside. Row 2. You already know. This race is already set to be a good one. Michael Shaw in the number 88. He did win the Daytona, our version of the Daytona 500. And then Lucas Martin won the Echo Park race. Michael Shaw almost won that one, too. But we'll see what happens. A great field of 22, 2 Skoober Cat drivers all the way in the rear of the field. Michael Shaw has some fans. That's Sir Henry 93. Always rooting for the Skoober Cat guys. Andy couldn't be here. He did not get back from Talladega IRL in time. But pace car goes off. Let's go ahead and get this one started in the restart zone, boys and girls. This is the United Rentals restart zone. And green flag, Michael Shaw fires. Excellent. Excellent racing so far. Michael Nelson and Davis Brown are obviously going to work together because they are teammates. Ajax Tooser Motorsports. And now there goes Austin Dan to the outside with a big push from Cody Dempster. Austin Dan is now in the lead. And takes a big lead at that. Three wide and turn 4. That's Timothy Rainey Lewis all alone on the high side. Look at all them drivers exiting the tri-oval. There goes Cody Dempster on the outside. Whoa, he gets a little wiggly. He's holding on, though. Two teammates working together over at Apex Sim Sport. James Morvett pushes Cody Dempster to the lead. James Morvett moves down and blocks the inside lane. Here he goes. Cody Dempster still in the lead. Side by side through 3 and 4. James Morvett's going to take the lead from Cody Dempster. Cody Dempster back onto the outside line. James Morvett now getting another run on the inside. Austin Dan pushing him hardcore. He's trying to breathe. And now we're on lap 17 of 85 here at the GFi Bart Flanagan Tree Service 200 here at Talladega. 3 wide for the lead. That's Wes Grimes going to the outside. Haven't heard much from him today, but here he goes to the outside. Holy Ajax Tooser guys on the outside line. Look at them go. Goes up and blocks Tyler Ottery. They got that high line working right now. He can't go up and block. He made the block happen. Tyler Ottery's crazy. Oh, and there goes James Morvett. Hold on to it. He saves it. Man, what a save. But he's getting shuffled all the way to the back of the pack. 3 wide. Racing here at Talladega. This is what you came for, ladies and gentlemen. Austin Dan in the lead. Followed by Michael Shaw, and then Michael Nelson, and then Trenton Brown. More people are up on the high side. Three wide there. Look at that in the middle of the pack. 3 wide. That's Timothy Rainey Lewis in the middle. Tyler Ottery was on the high side of that. And there are more 3 wide racing. There's no help, though. They moved down behind the pack. Here we go. Into the tri-oval. Austin Dan leads another lap. And there's Phil Loon, who we have not heard much from today, in the Bush Apple car. Or Bush Light Apple, or Bush Apple Light, or whatever the heck you want to call it. But there goes Preston O'Brien going to the high side. Here comes Cody Dempster getting ready to push him. Oh no, he's not going to push him. They're going to leave him out to dry. And they're 3 wide there in the middle there. Ajax guys are going back up high. Get some of the clean air. There's only 3 of them. The majority of the field's in the middle. Tyler Ottery going to move up to work with his teammate over at Taggy Racing. That's Preston O'Brien in the number 18. 3 wide racing. This is what you came here, folks. Austin Dan goes up and blocks the high side, leaving Michael Nelson with some clean air. Michael Nelson getting no help right now, though. Austin Dan looks like he's going to move down. No, he's not. Oh, he's making big. Hey, they're airborne. Oh, they're airborne. Big crash. 4 cars involved. Michael Shaw, one of the leaders. Michael Nelson makes it out alive. That was a hard impact to the outside wall. We got to take a look at that. Take a look at this from Austin Dan's perspective. We got to rewind it because this thing was very late on the call on the actual wreck. He got airborne. Take a look at this. Hooked. Boom. Cody Dempster's in it. Michael Shaw is in it. Timothy Rainey Lewis was in it. And Preston O'Brien was in it. We gotta take a look at this on board here. Let's go ahead and take a listen. Oh my gosh! Good grief. Now with Michael Shaw. Boom! Boom! Wow. Let's go ahead and bring Austin Dan in here for that one. That one was insane. Howdy, howdy, Austin.
Hi.
Do you want to talk about what just happened there?
I mean, not really, but I will. Just, it's Talladega. There's a push gone wrong.
On the replay, it looked like you got tight. Like when you were like kind of like top middle line, and then you kind of like went up a little bit more, and then that's when you got loose. Were you tight at all?
Yeah, I got a push in the right rear, and it got me a little tight. And then I tried to come back down, and he pushed me at the same time that I tried to come back down and hooked myself left, and then I just completely overcorrected. So that's how it goes sometimes.
It was probably for the better you did overcorrect. I mean, not for your race, but for the other drivers. I mean, it avoided the big one early on in the race, but it sucks for you because you are a really fast driver in this league, and you know a lot of people were looking forward to seeing you finish high. Do you think are you going to be able to get back out there and race, or are you done?
Oh no, it is dead.
Ooh. Yeah, it looked like that. You were in the air for a little bit too on the replay I saw.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a pretty hard hit right into the wall, so yeah, just unfortunate, but I think I'll run pretty good at Texas, so I'll just have to get back at it there.
Yeah, well, of course, man. Well, hopefully some of your teammates can get it done, like James, Cody, Timothy. You know, you guys got some.
I think that might have taken Cody and Tim with it.
I think
James is still in it.
Well, James, yeah, I know. Timothy was in it. We call Timothy on the broadcast Thunderstorm Lewis now, just so you know.
Right. Have I gotten a nickname yet?
Austin Speedster Dan. How about that?
Works for me.
Speedster Dan. I like it. Well, wish you the best of luck in your upcoming races, and looking forward to seeing you on the track tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right. Hope all goes well for you, man.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Austin Dan, driver the number 31, gets absolutely pelted in turn 4, ending his race entirely, and Cody's and Timothy Rainey Lewis's. So get ready to go double file here at Talladega. Our second caution. Give me interview. Next caution, Lucas. I got you. I got you. For sure. For sure. So far, a really great race. Look at those look at those Ajax Tooser guys in the top 10. We got Davis Brown, Michael Nelson, Trenton Brown, Stephen Gilbert. To a caution? Well, I want to talk to Austin Dan about that one, in my defense, because, I mean, he got absolutely killed. If we make this next one fast, I can squeeze 2 in. I'll get you and Shaw, or whoever else, or whoever wants to go, or whoever just pick. But you'll get one, your priority, because I got you. It's getting hot in this announcer's booth, but that's because we're working hard up here, boys. A lot of drivers in this top 10. Oh, I forgot to mention Wes Graham in that top 10 as well. Stephen Gilbert's start position was 21st, currently first. He's qualified second to last. Now look at him. He is leading this race. Awesome how things work out like that. Love to see it. Pace car goes off, and they are entering the tri-oval as we get ready to go green in the United Rental restart zone. You got eyes? Bet. And green flag. All the Scuba Cat drivers are in the back. That means they can work together. And we are racing. Stephen Gilbert leads them away, followed by Trenton Brown, and then Davis Brown, and then Michael Nelson. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Ajax Tucson Motorsports. They're all going to work together to do it for Dale Earnhardt Industries. Davis Brown won this race exactly 1 year ago. The last Dagger race in the spring that we had, it was all Davis Brown's. Could he go back-to-back at Talladega for the spring race? Falling back hard, that outside line is Cody Dempster with heavy front end damage. Look at that thing. It's junk. And outside line still not clicking. Inside line is where it's at. Lucas Martin into the top 10. Excellent racing so far. Doing an excellent job. There's that outside line. That's Anthony Alex in the 22. Down the back straightaway, lap 26 of 85. Lucas Chapman blinks out. He blinks back in. He's going to go out. And there's James Morvant, Phil Loon. And here comes Anthony Alex to the outside of Phil Loon, who's in the top 5. Now top 10. Outside line's really trying to get a run. Looks like they're trying to slow up that outside. That high line. They're trying to slow up that middle line. By trying to side draft. Maybe try to slow them up a little bit. James Morvant getting an insane run right now. What do you mean it's running low on storage? What? Get out of here. Anywho, going into turn 1. I gotta close it. It's not gonna close itself. I don't know what I'm asking. Stephen Gilbert in the lead. Now James Morvant takes it away. They got a lot of people on that outside line. And Anthony Alex goes and doors Stephen Gilbert, and Anthony Alex makes the pass for second place. Whoa! He gets shuffled out! Tyler Autry being extremely aggressive with these pushes right now. We got 3 wide racing here, boys and girls. On board with Anthony Alex in the 22. Look at them cars bottoming out. Steven Gilbert trying to race Tyler Ottery to the line. Steven Gilbert takes it back, and he's going to lead another lap. Let's take a look at our race recap so far. We're on lap 30 of 85. Leader Steven Gilbert, 2 cautions for 6 laps. 7 lead changes so far in this one. And they're 3 wide. Look at them 3 wide pack racing. This is what Talladega's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Who do you guys, what lap do you guys think the big one's going to happen? I think it might happen here pretty soon, folks. Let me know what you guys think. Zach Bardo in the lead. Zach Bardo is not going to lead a lap, but he was so close. But he's in the front. Go, Zach, go! That's your Tuesday night broadcaster for the O'Reilly's Theories. 3 wide with a lap car. Down the back straightaway. Michael Nelson trying to help Christopher Green. Christopher Green trying to do it for Dale. James Morvant back out front. Zach Bardo in second. Zach Sting Bardo, ladies and gentlemen. Zach Bardo is clear. He could realistically take it if he wants it, but he's not going to. He's going to sit there and push James Morvant. James Morvant goes up and blocks. The inside's going to get a run. Or are they? No, they aren't. Side by side for the lead. There goes Christopher Green. For Dale. In the GFI Cup Series in the number 3 for Ajax 1. This is a staple in sim racing. We have Christopher Green in the number 3 for Dale Earnhardt out in front. It would be 26 years since a number 3 with the good wrench paint scheme on has been in the victory lane at Talladega. And now Christopher Green is out there repping Dale Earnhardt Sr. and leading this race. Has to control both lanes if he wants to make this thing work. There goes Steven Gilbert catching back up. Outside line's not getting enough momentum yet. They're slowly gaining. Now they come. Oh, and the block! Steven Gilbert throws a block! And now he leads the outside. Look at these Dale cars leading the field. He moves down to work with Christopher Green. James Morvan to the outside. Still now he has the lead, but for how long? Because Steven Gilbert's climbing back. Down the back straightaway. James Morvan's getting more help. Gotta be careful here, folks. Oh, Steven Gilbert's gone. So is Tyler Autry. They're down. No, they're making pit stops. Never mind. Or are they? No, they're not. They just got shuffled down the pack all the way to the rear of the field. Unfortunate. And Anthony Alex now in the front. Christopher Green back to 6th. You have a pack of 8. Zach Bardo at the very end of this first pack. Pit stop's got to be coming up here in about 10-ish laps. Maybe a little less. James Morvan doing it for Steve Park. Out in front. .49 laps to go. Excellent pack racing so far. You love to see it. Can't tell if Anthony Alex is going to try to get the run and go high. And catch Zach Bardo while he's up there. Yes, he does. There he goes. Bringing Zach with him. Davis goes high. Partially high. James Morvant in control. We go back to Joshua Martin. He's solidly in the top 15 right now, doing an excellent job. Currently P12. He's down 2 spots from where he started. Ajax 1, there's Mitchell Sundstrom. Currently 13th. This secondary pack really trying to catch back up to the main pack. But they aren't pushing each other. They're not even coming in contact with each other. And James Morvant gets shuffled back to 3rd. Anthony Alex now in control of the field. Preston O'Brien 8 laps down. Cody Dempster heavily damaged. Still is in between these 2 cars here. Not a good predicament. And James Morvant goes down to pit. First green flag pit stop. Cody Dempster follows. There's Christopher Green in the number 3. Doing it for Dale, as we mentioned earlier. He's wanted that 3 for a while, and now he has it. Hardcore racing, and now they go for their green flag pit stops. And more following. Excellent pit stops. Will there be any incidents on pit road? Doesn't look like it. And 4 wide right there as they come on out. Oh, make contact. Look at this. James Morvant is about to take the lead back. Davis Brown still in the lead now. Excellent green flag pit stop from him. He won last year. Last year's spring race. Preston O'Brien lap traffic in front of it. Look at them down the back straightaway. Single file for the most part. Pack is split even further now. And Preston O'Brien finally moves out, giving clean air to Davis Brown. Kyle Hain, one Chicagoland in the trucks. First oval win in our league. Just hasn't gotten one in the Cup Series yet. Extremely long single file racing. Christopher Green pushing Davis Brown. On board with Lucas Martin. This is the cockpit of Lucas Martin. Doing great wheel inputs. Dash is almost fully red. There it is. It's going pretty fast. And from our blimp camera. And there goes Velocity Motorsports going to the outside. Whoa! There they go! They're wrecking! Oh, no! Kashi comes out! They've been wanting that one for a while. Let's go talk to Lucas Martin. Howdy, howdy, Lucas.
Hello.
How's it going? P4, how's the car feel?
It got really tight there. Tire wear is definitely a bigger factor. Super speedways with this power. That last bit I had 89% on the left rear, 90 on the left front. You can definitely feel it.
How's the dirty air treating you so far?
I don't really feel any dirty air. I feel the draft. I got up to 206 at one point.
Jesus!
It was just me. There was no one beside me or behind me. I was kind of just trying to keep with the main pack. And I can get up to over 200 whenever I really wanted to. It's crazy out here.
Well, Michael Shaw's out of it, and you're pretty much your last resort
I wouldn't interview
right now.
him.
Pretty much your last resort right now is Joshua Martin. So, are you hoping you guys can work
Kyle
together?
Hain.
Yeah, Kyle Hain's 2 spots, 1 lap down. Is he lucky dog contender?
Yeah. There's just a lot of blocking going on that shouldn't be. It's too early for some of this stuff.
Well, 100%.
Took out Michael's a lot of good cars just because we were the first one, the big wreck. It wasn't really blocking. It was just they were pushing in the corner and got loose, and then Michael's just a bystander in it. Sucks, but
100%. I mean, you guys were 3 wide for a pretty good bit there. I was watching it. You can watch back on the broadcast. It's been a fun race so far, and I'm excited to see how this one pans out. Are you looking forward to get your 3rd GFI Cup Series victory here tonight?
that's the plan. It's gonna be hard out here. That's a super speedway. It's always harder.
Well, it would technically be.
Blew through my box.
Oh no! We see that on the broadcast now.
Oh, it's not that bad.
But technically, you
If
did.
people aren't taking tires, I would be.
But technically, this would be your 3rd because after Sean's
Yep.
Las Vegas win, they gave it to you. So, how's that kind of make you feel?
That's just kind of crappy there. I didn't win that race, but it was given to me, so I guess I'll take what I receive.
Who
I'm
is?
having a problem where my brake pedal's sticking here. It's not fun.
What is one driver you're actually looking forward to working with in this top 10 right now?
Wes, I think he might have just got a black unsafe pit exit.
We'll see.
He went about 2 tires over.
It might give it to him. It might not.
Yeah. That wreck happened. The wreck that just happened right at me. I seen it.
At
And
least
he
you
was
made it
literally on my
through.
outside. Yeah. Just gotta keep my nose clean. His car's durable, but going this fast, any hit's gonna be
Unforgiving.
any kind of damage.
Well, we wish you the best of luck from the booth, and wish you the best of luck. And anything else you'd like to say before I bring you back up to SCR?
Let's go, SCR.
Alrighty, thank you, and have luck.
Thank you.
Lucas Martin, P6, Christopher Green in front. Christopher Green, he won again. Doing it for Dale. Has to make something happen. Tyler Autry back into the picture as well. P4. Going to be 2nd place on the outside. For the outside, like it's, it's to be 1 outside of the 2nd place outside. Just If we only saw the outside, he'd be second place outside, is what I'm implying. But three Ajax drivers in the top 3. All of them in the top 10. So many drivers dream of winning one of these big races like these, like the super speedway races like Dega, the Spring Dega, Daytona 500, the Coke 600. It'll be our version of the Coke 600, but it's a super speedway. It's literally anyone's chance to go out and, you know, win this one. And turn 3, pace car. Christopher Green looking for some Dale Earnhardt magic tonight. Hasn't gotten a win yet this season. In the United Rentals restart zone, Christopher Green fires. Green flag, green flag, green flag. And he's already gone. He has Michael Nelson, Wes Graham behind him. He has plenty of help. And Tyler Ottery already goes to the outside. Trying to side draft down the back straightaway. He's trying to side draft really hard. Pack Racing is back. We got the whole field together. Look at all those Dale cars in the picture. Woo! As they like to say, raise hell, praise Dale, ladies and gentlemen. 3 wide. That's just Brian Troy out there. Kyle Hayne going with him. Unless he wants to shovel to the back. Could you imagine Dale Earnhardt Jr. or Dale Earnhardt car, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would be some electric racing right there. And there's Mitchell Sundstrom all alone on that high side. He's the only Dale Earnhardt car that's alone right now. I mean, they're all together. Excellent pack racing. Down to the tri-oval. Let's go ahead and crank it up. And they're wrecking. Is there going to be a caution? Caution's out. Lucas Chapman. Cody Dempster. Cody Dempster is several laps down. Should not be pushing as hard as he is. That's kind of what started it. He was pushing Zach Bardo and just got him extremely loose. He came down, pelted one of those drivers down there. Highly unfortunate, and the whole thing's frozen. What just happened? What is happening? I think iRacing just broke. This is not me. This is iRacing. It won't even let me switch cameras. It's frozen. Are we? Oh my god, bro. See, it shows the replay for a split second. There we go. There's no cars in the frame. We're gonna have to put this stream on standby. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened there, but we're back in action. We're ready to get this one done. As we wait for the paints to load, We're about to be ready to go green. No, that's the weirdest encounter I've ever had broadcasting. It just freezes, and then it goes black. Never have seen that in my life. Christopher Green in this lead. Almost all the Ajax Teaser guys are in the top 10. They're just missing Mitchell Sundstrom. He's in 12th. Pace car goes off. Into the United Reynolds restart zone. Christopher Green's going to lead us away once again. And the green flag is out. We resume racing at Talladega with 29 laps to go. Now 28 laps to go in the Bart Flanagan Tree Service 200. .28 laps to go. Christopher Green, doing it for Dale, is in the lead. And Pack Racing is back again. They need to make one more pit stop before the end of this race. Will it be a green flag pit stop? Or will it be an under caution pit stop? 3 wide towards the back of the little group there. Michael Nelson, the Cord Dog Crippler, is pushing hard. Backing off to cool off. He's going to get right back up on his tail and push him. Something about these Ajax drivers and these super speedways, man, it really gets them pumped up. Let's see if they can take it home. Outside line's falling apart again. Oh, Tyler goes down. I thought he was about to get wrecked. Wes Graham's now leading this outside line. Oh, he goes up and blocks smoothly. James flipping Morvant, ladies and gentlemen. What a block. That is one of the cleanest blocks I've ever seen in the service. And now he's going to the lead. Now he's battling it out with Christopher Green for the lead. Side by side, turn 3 and 4. Coming out of turn 4. James Morvant has it in lead. Getting hecka pushed by Tyler Ottery right now. And they both move down. Oh, no. Morvant goes back up to block that outside. Tyler Ottery leads another lap. Tyler Ottery really ripping this bottom side right now. Down the backstretch. James Morvant, Wes Graham, Stephen Gilbert, top 3 drivers on that outside line. And there goes Wes Graham moving down. He's taking the lead for one of the first times tonight. Attaboy, Wes, let's go. Let's get her done, buddy. 25 laps to go. Off of turn 4. Tyler Ottery is glued to that back bumper of that number 2. Stephen Gilbert really pushing that 00 of James Morvant. Oh, and here comes Wes Graham. back to the lead. Attaboy, Wes. A great battle for the lead. James Morvett moves down. The champ leading that outside line. Sitting P3. Oh, the Ajax guys were getting close to wrecking. One of them gets shuffled out. That's Mitchell Sundstrom. Oh, leaders blinking. West is inside of the man. West now leading. Taking it back. A big push. To the inside. Is he going to have enough in the corner? Audrey's got to breathe. So close, Wes. So close. Christopher Green really pushing that 0-0 of James Morvett to the lead. Wes Grimes still in second place. 22 laps to go at Talladega. One of the greatest races in motorsports. Talladega, the longest track that is an oval. Probably currently the longest one we have on the schedule. Morvett and Green. Working hard. Blocks! James Morvett with another block. He is in control of this race. Could he go back to back? Christopher Green now in the lead. Michael Nelson for Tusser Motorsports. The Corn Dog Crippler. Sean's playing Battlefield, of course. Attaboy Sean. James Morvett to the inside. Nelly really pushing the heck out of that number 3 car of Christopher Green. Doing it for Dale. This is the racing everyone's wanted. James Morvett goes up and blocks. Goes down and blocks again. Christopher Green on the outside. Takes the lead back. So does the Corn Dog Crippler back in second. I think all 3 of them are going to try to clear James Morvett and then go down. 20 laps to go here at Talladega Super Speedway. Christopher Green takes it back. Down the Alabama Gang Super Stretch. 3 Ajax 1 Tusser drivers in the top 5. Or wait, 4. 3 of them in the top 3. So I don't entirely make a fool out of myself. That outside line's falling back. Ajax and Tusser are in control of this race now. Keep your eye on Davis Brown, the number 6. Lap 6-7. 6-7. Christopher Green leads it. Steven Gilbert back in 5th. That's the champion from the 2025 GFI Cup Series season. Lucas Chapman trying to get a run on that outside. They're stacking that outside line back up. They gotta work together, boys. Come on. Christopher Green gonna block the outside while Corn Dog Crippler takes the bottom. Christopher Green getting a really good push. Listen to those cars roar with that extra horsepower. Oh, Lucas Chapman goes low. Oh, and they're wrecking. Wreck. Several cars blow up. Nelly's in it. Preston O'Brien is in it. Joshua Martin is in it. And the two Sir Ajax guys are down. Let's take a look. Tyler Audrey gets arrow pushed by Brian Troy. Hooks Nelly. Absolutely kills him. And Brian Troy, no brakes as he comes down the racetrack. Oh my goodness. Let's rewind this playback. And right on board with the nose camera of Michael Nelson. Blows up. He is done. Let's see how this looks from the cockpit. I mean, it's gotta look pretty bad, right? I mean, absolute. That's roughly the same spot where Dale Earnhardt hit and died from his impact. And roughly the same style, too. Boom. Good grief. Thank God we have safety features in these cars. Because that, if he had what they had back in 2000, he probably could have died if he had an open-faced helmet. Tyler, welcome back.
Yo, what's up, man?
You want to talk about what happened there?
Just Talladega. There's a little hump going into 3, and I was checked up just enough to get my car a little light, and it happens here. At least it's somebody that I trust Brian to push me. So I mean, I was wanting him to push me hard during that run. So I'm not mad about it. We're still in it. We're just gonna repair it and try to be there at the end.
How much damage do you have?
Only 2 minutes. That's enough to get fixed here. I mean, each caution lap's roughly 2 minutes anyways. So we're gonna get this sucker fixed up. We'll be right back in there. We just gotta get around them Ajax cars, man. They are just hooked up, man. All them Earnhardt cars. But they're racers. The race is gonna get close to the end. They're gonna want to win this race, and you don't care about teammates at that point. So just trying to be there at the end, man.
What was it like being in that pack, going racing like that there for that little stint?
It was fun. I mean, we're not really talking strategy anymore. Now we're just talking about trying to get grouped together to get around them Ajax cars, and we're working with that 00 a little bit, and because I don't think he has any more teammates out here. So like I said earlier, we're trying to make friends now. So we're just hoping for the best to get to the end of it.
You know, that's one of the most important things here at Super Speedways. You gotta find that person that you gotta be friends with. You gotta trust them. You gotta push them. You gotta help each other. That's how you guys both get to the front, and one of y'all win that race.
Exactly.
So obviously, you're a big dirt guy. Do you think you could do something if the Cup cars did go to a dirt track again?
Oh, absolutely. I feel confident enough that nobody in excuse me, nobody in GFI, I'll explain that later. Nobody in GFI could outrun me in a dirt race. I'm very confident in that. I wish Bristol Dirt was still on here, but I mean, Jim France or whoever it is, they didn't like getting dirty apparently. You know, they got them 3-piece suits and everything, so wish one day it'll come back. Just don't know when.
Well, we wish you the best of luck, and hope you got your car fully fixed. It looks pretty fixed.
Yeah, we just got 7 seconds left, so we should be fine.
All right, well, see if you can go back at the front, and wish you the best of luck. Anything else you'd like to say?
I hope we're putting on a good show. I know I'm trying to put this Federated Auto Parts number 54 Taggy Racing car up there, man, like you were talking about earlier, and try to win. So.
Also, go follow Tyler Audrey Motorsports on TikTok to follow his racing career, and go follow Nick Norris on TikTok as well to They're both a part of the same racing team. Tyler helped Nick buy Limited Modified. And, you know, they're representing each other's cars out there on the track. So, go do that.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Tyler Ottery, number 54. This race is about to get exciting. Big one has not happened yet. Phil Loon. Take a look at that. Hasn't been in the lead in quite some time. Phil Loon for the Badmans. Not really a name you hear much anymore. But Phil started 11th, currently first up 10 spots. He's only led 2 laps, and these are the 2 laps he's led. Welcome in, Timothy Rainey Lewis. How's it going, brother? Sorry about your race, dude. Dude, you guys were running so good, too. Let's see. Does James get the back-to-back? Returning in the Cup Series debut. As we get ready to go green in the United Rentals restart zone. This restart's on Phil Loon, the Canadian. Green flag. Excellent restart. 14 laps to go. Christopher Green's going to be working with that number 1. Yeah, it wasn't probably fine. I could tell. No, dude, you guys were actually running really good, though. I was looking. I was pretty excited to see the magic y'all could do. It was looking really good. All your guys' cars looking pretty good. Same with the Ajax and Tooser cars, but y'all had something and it just backfired hard. Y'all were doing good though. Christopher Green up on that back bumper of Phil Loon. Phil has not won a GFI race ever. Oh no, there he goes. I jinxed it. No! Phil! No, I'm sorry! Phil, I'm sorry! Oh no, Phil, I didn't mean it! Oh. Ah. I expect the DM at the end of this race. Yeah, of course, Timothy. AKA Thunderstorm Loose. You already know. These last couple laps are absolutely no holds barred. That outside line's getting the run of their life. Ajax 1 are pushing the pusher right now. Or they were for that little second. Lucas Chapman goes down. That was sketchy. '22 about just got dumped. James Morvan is now leading that outside line. Oh! Christopher Green wrecks him. He's in the grass. And he gets the penalty. The 22 just gets the penalty. And now he has to go down pit lane and serve a 40-second penalty. Christopher Green did not intend to do that. Down the back straightaway. Big push coming. Locking bumpers. Lucas Chapman made contact. Lucas Chapman gets a big lead. 4 Ajax guys on the bottom working together. Followed by Skewer Cat Racing drivers. Oh, contact with James Morvan. Oh, he gets wrecked. Big crash. This might be the big one of talent here, folks. No, it's not. Zach Bardo's in it. Kyle Haynes in it. Josh Martin is in it. Tyler Ottery's in it. And Ajax 1 makes it through. There's a train outside, I hear. Just gets hooked! Look at that save by Christopher Green, though! Hot diggity dog, dude! My God! That was sweet! Oh! Wow! Now that didn't go a part of the plan. Let's bring Lucas Chapman in. Howdy, howdy, Lucas.
What's up?
Well, that didn't go according to how you wanted it to go.
No, it did not. I feel like I got right rear hook there.
It wasn't intentional. It was a hook, but it wasn't intentional. I can confirm that safely. Well, it doesn't look like you have much damage, so that's good.
No, yeah, it's all good.
Christopher Green had a pretty good save, though. I don't know if you saw that thing, but that thing was sweet.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Did you see that Christopher Green save?
I did not. This car with 10 extra horsepower, I've had my hands full. I've been tunnel vision.
I mean, he was fully sideways. He got hit and was able to straighten her back out and keep going. So that was pretty cool. But one of my questions I got to ask you is, what was that? What was that clean air like when you were out there out front for that little stunt there?
Repeat the question. Keith is talking in my ear.
What's it like getting that clean air while out in the lead?
Oh yeah, it's great. Really haven't had clean air all race, but it felt good to get some clean air there. Just have to drive to the front and try to get it again.
100%. And that day, anything can happen. I mean, regardless of what it is, it's gonna be a madhouse. It's them super speedways. One wrong bump and it's over. That's kind of what happened to you there a little bit, but it was racing incident, and maybe you could bounce back with your little minimal amount of damage that you received.
Oh yeah, I'll be back up there. I don't have any damage.
What has so far been one of your biggest challenges in this one?
In the race specifically, or just in general?
Just in general.
The next gen car is definitely, it's not new to me, but it's just, I definitely race the Xfinity car way better, and the next gen car is much different, so that's definitely a challenge I have to overcome.
And, you know, what about, like, the pack racing, like, being middle of the pack? Like, is it, like, get aerotight at all? Does it get loose, or does it vary?
You're pretty much stuck to the track. You can get real tight if you try to make erratic moves at over 200 miles an hour. This car just kind of plows if you try to make any moves, but really it doesn't feel any different. It just feels a lot faster. We're only going about 10 miles an hour faster than we would without the horsepower gain, but gosh, it feels like you're going 50 miles an hour more.
100%, but it's got to be a little fun, right? Having that extra horsepower, just, you know, being able to go real fast and real left.
Oh yeah, it's really fun. We've been able to get really good runs all day. Just usually can't go anywhere with them, but man, you can get really crazy runs with this horsepower package.
I mean, you really got to get lucky too, whether you have that pack behind you or not. You know, when you shoot out, you gotta kind of hope that there's gonna be a car that goes there with you, as you're not gonna have enough momentum.
Yeah, that's just pack racing. But yeah, it's really all about pulling out and hoping that people go with you. So.
Well, do you have anything else you'd like to say before I bring you back up to tag velocity?
I do not think so. I appreciate you, sir.
Yeah, I wish you the best of luck, and maybe you can come back and finish solid top 10, top 5, maybe even first.
Yep, thank you.
Yep. That's Lucas Chapman, driver of the 17. 7th caution of the night. James Morvan's going to be leading us off, followed by Davis Brown, last year's winner. There's Davis Brown looking for back-to-back spring Talladega P1 finishes. He has some help. Mitchell Sundstrom and Christopher Green backed up a little bit. Great to see Ajax out in front. Going in turn 3. James Morvan's going to be leading us off, followed by Davis Brown, Steven Gilbert, a.k.a. the champ, and Mitchell Sundstrom. And then Wes Graham, our top 5. Great organization. Ajax 1, Tusser Motorsports. And we'll see how this one plays out. We get ready to go in the United Rentals restart zone. James Morvan's going to be able to go whenever in the restart zone. And green flag. He fires. Decent start for Davis. Trying to bounce back. Falls back a little bit. Davis. Steven Gilbert. Catching up. Is he going to go high? They might go high if they can clear. If they're all clear. 7 laps to go. Down the back straightaway. James Morvant. Ajax might go outside. Oh, they might be trying to fake. Oh, there goes Wes Graham to the outside. There goes 1. There goes 2. Wes Graham's blinking. Oh, no. Keep going, Wes. You're good. He's blinking bad. No. Not good. No shot. Wes has just got to keep going. Hope he doesn't get sent to the pits. And they're wrecking again. Lucas Martin, Tyler Autry. No. Let's see what happened. Oh my God. No big one yet. Let's see how this one unfolded. I don't know exactly how this one happened. Oh, just some aero issues there. Doesn't look like anything too crazy on Lucas's car. They get ready to catch back up. Steven Gilbert in front. Wes Graham second. Ajax top 5. Look at this. What a day for the Ajax 1 organization. This could be one of the coolest finishes of all time. All of Ajax is good at this track specifically. They always run up front at Talladega. You could go watch the fall Dega race. You could go watch last year's Dega race. It was a blast to broadcast that. Of course, that's when we had the 2020 Fox overlay, and now we have the new one. You know, this overlay didn't come out till New Hampshire week. It was a little delayed when it came out, but we got it. And all of these guys hoping they can do some magic. It all relies on one finish. Stephen Gilbert, our current leader. Davis Brown's led 8 of these laps so far. James has led 15. Stevens led 12. 81 of 85, Stephen Gilbert. 8 for 17 laps, 17 lead changes. This is one of the highest races with the most lead changes in this one. And just 85 lap race right now. Temperature is 79 degrees Fahrenheit, northeast winds to 2 miles per hour. Conditions are clear and the humidity is 36%. Stephen Gilbert started 21st, currently first. Definitely the biggest mover so far. You know, obviously it's a big Chevy field with the, updated package for the Chevys. And, they're just here now to do what they can do and finish strong. Peter Green. I see I was lurking, waiting for a chance to spread. Got to take it. It happens, though. It is super speedways. Sometimes you're just entirely unaware, and that's Dega for you, though. They can still bounce back. They got plenty of time left in this race. Might be having a natural green-white checkered here, coming to 1 to green. Here in the GFI Bart Flanagan Tree Service 200. And 2 to green. Ajax has this one insanely locked right now. There are 5 drivers in the top 5, I mean. Oh yeah. It happens though. They're trying to get more people in Cup, and it's just that people are not running Cup enough. Everyone's in the O'Reillys. It's the biggest series right now. O'Reillys. I feel more people need to go up to Cup, in my opinion. Should be going green with 2 laps. Yes, a natural green-white checkered here. This is going to be no holds barred. Just like WWE, no holds barred. However, I am getting really tired. It's 9:09. This race is going on really long. And I really have to use the power. Like, I really have to use the porta potty. It all comes down to this, ladies and gentlemen. Here at the GFI Bart Flanagan Tree Service 200. Ajax in the top 5 entirely. This is going to be anyone's race. Still. In the United Rentals restart zone. Green flag, green flag, green flag. Davis Brown Up in that P2 spot already, Christopher Green pushing them hard. Come on, Ajax boys. Steven Gilbert out in front. Big push. Davis goes. Son of a gun. Oh, oh. Big red caution comes out. Oh, it's the big one. This is our big one of the night. James, Chris, Zach, Cody, Davis, Tyler Ottery, James Morvant, Zach Bardo, Dempster, Kane, Sundstrom. This is our big one of the night, folks. Let's see how this one turns out. So, write it on. Let's write Chopper Cam. We can find Chopper. There he is. Just highly aggressive. Let's rewind this so we can get like the full gist here. So, hard pushing, big push goes to Davis, and forces everyone up. Big wreck. Kyle Hayne done. Jeez, man. Let's bring James in. Hey, James.
Oh, hello.
You want to talk about that previous incident, perchance?
I tried to give the guy room, and then the outside just didn't give us enough room. It was kind of just a squeeze situation. I'm not gonna queue up and call it. I feel like it was a racing incident. I feel like we kind of just should have gave each other more room there.
And just let it get reviewed or someone else do it.
Yeah, I'll wait till it gets reviewed. I feel like that's kind of just a racing incident. I mean, if I get penalized, I get penalized, but you know.
So, GFI debut, last year, mind you, when you returned to GFI, it was Kansas, you won in the upset. You did it again at Kansas last week while I was on vacation. You still have a chance. I mean, it's Dega. It's there's gonna be another wreck. I mean, what's the big goal right now sitting P9?
Right now, my main priority is getting back to my teammate, even though he is damaged. I actually don't know if he put it there. He did. Okay. Well, now it's mostly just see how I can cut through the field and hopefully jump out last second with this damage and put it P1.
You know, it would be really great to have back-to-back races and your first race is back. You know, you're going for points. I mean, you are a little bit behind, so, I mean, obviously you're going to want to get consistently good finishes to, you know, climb your way really high up there. I mean, it's what you got to do. I mean, you're not going to... I don't think you'd wreck someone for a win. I don't think you're that kind of guy.
No, I'm not.
But, you know, you guys at Apex and Outlaw, you guys had some good racing going on earlier. And, you know, now you're back to a spot where you want to be. I mean, you probably kind of want to be like P3, P2 situation area. But, I mean, you can draft, get the run, and pass. Is that what you're probably going for right now?
I think I'm in a really good spot, actually. I mean, my teammate's in pit road right now. He's probably going to be coming out here in a minute. Me and him are probably going to get linked up here and do what we can on this outside. Because, I mean, it gets really good after the restart. The restart, it just powers by. But once you get anywhere else, it just goes.
I mean, right now you kind of got to neutralize some of these Ajax guys. I mean, they've been dominant the whole race. I mean, you've been out front. You're doing pretty good. You know, you got the DAI Steve Park on. I mean, as soon as I saw those paint schemes, I was like, yep, that's Steve Park, Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s Michael Waltrip. So
yeah, Tim forced me in a Chevy for this race. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go run my new scheme that I got from my my team over at Outlier. I was like, I'm gonna go run my new scheme. He was like, no, you need to run a DEI scheme. And I was like, all right. And then Tim Weinkoff said he wasn't gonna race, so Tim just slapped my numbers on his car and changed the name on it.
well, that works, but it looks pretty good, and so let's hopefully get something good here and see what you can do. If you do win, are you gonna do a Cars and Hose of our style burnout?
maybe.
I mean, you
We'll-
were
we'll
there.
think on
You
that.
were there.
I was there. You're right. I was there. Happy I was there for his first win, but we'll see. I'll think on that one.
All right. Well, appreciate your time and best luck to you.
Thank you.
Yep. James Morvant, back in the Cup Series after going road to pro. Fortunately, came up short. Couldn't make it. He's back here racing with us. And we got ourselves a race here, fellas. Green, white, checkered, number 1, I think, of 2. So let's see what these guys can do. Wes has not won a race yet in the Cup Series this season. He's looking for his first. Stephen Gilbert, Wes Graham, Anthony Alex, Phil Loon, Mitchell Sundstrom. This is turning out to be a great finish. I still think the fall Talladega race was, the best one. Travis, who are you taking, big dog? Come on now. You're in here, might as well say who you got. Same as Sean. Sean got some, I'm sure. But anywho, not a lot of drivers left in this pack. It's a madhouse. I feel like there's like 10 cars. Jeez, that's a lot of people out. 12 cars on the track. In the not the Echo Park. United Rentals restart zone. Stephen Gilbert will lead us away. Green flag, green flag, green flag. Go, 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 boys, go. You already know all the Ajax guys are going to be working together. Wes is clear. He's going to take it. Oh, no, he's going to go up. There they go. Stephen Gilbert's working together with Wes Graham. This one's not over. Davis Brown trying to march back. Bumper to bumper. Wes Graham, Stephen Gilbert, down the backstretch. Stephen Gilbert hasn't won a race. That's the championship race. Stephen Gilbert, Anthony Alex, side by side as we enter the tri-oval. Anthony Alex has him cleared. It's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. White flag, white flag, white flag. 1 lap to go here at Talladega for the Bart Flanagan Tree Service 200. And we're about to be 3 wide racing. Stephen Gilbert on the tail of Anthony Alex. You know they're trying to get a run. They're going to have to try to bait him out. There they go. There goes Steven. Wes goes with them. Oh, and they're wrecking. Lucas Martin, he saves the car. And they're wrecking again. That's Cody Dempster. Come on, Steven, come on. Come on, Steven, come on. They're wrecking again. Phil Loon. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, your Talladega race winner is Stephen Gilbert. He wins at Talladega. A big wreck at the line. A big, big crash. Stephen Gilbert takes home his first win in the 2026 season. Attaboy, Stephen! Woo! As a Tooser affiliate, I gotta be proud. Woo! This is gonna be a team burnout. Great job by Zach. Top 5. Amazing. Amazing finish. Let's get her done, Steven. Woo! Yeah! I'm gonna zip it now. I'm getting too high. But you guys enjoy this. Oh, they touch. What a race by Ajax 1. Ajax sweeps the spring races so far. They're 2-0 in spring Talladega races. And that is a lot of smoke. And he blinks out to end it. I'm excited for this one. This one is gonna be great. Get them all in here. Get them all in here. Are they coming?
Oh.
Do you know if they're coming?
What? Oh, Ajax? I doubt it.
I hope so.
I don't know.
Hold on.
Also,
We're waiting on Anthony and James if they do. Maybe.
possibly.
No chance.
Perhaps.
I mean, like, all the entire tag chat's pretty much empty. It's just Tyler and Nick and that.
True.
Well, Steven, what the heck?
Yeah.
That was. Oh, there goes James. Hold on. Welcome in. James,
Hello.
not the P1 you
Thank you.
wanted, but got a top 3. How does that make you feel?
I mean, I can't complain, but I am a little mad.
I mean,
I feel like that was winnable there, but at the end of the day, it's a P2, so I can't complain too much.
yeah, it was a great performance all around. I mean, you had a run coming, and then they just wrecked at the line, which probably made it a little worse for you, but P2 is still pretty good, especially at Dega. I mean, there's a lot of incidents that your team was involved in, so you're pretty much the last one standing, other than Cody got most of his damage fixed. So,
Yeah, me and Cody had a pretty good run there going at the end. I mean, we were pretty far back going into turn 3, but we made it work.
yeah, I mean, you guys, I feel like most of y'all had pretty dominant cars until some of y'all just got it ended. But overall, I think it was a great race for you, your team, several other drivers. I mean, probably not did get the finish they wanted, but I mean, it's a decent finish regardless, and everyone ran decent. So, I mean, no one can really complain. Obviously, yeah, a win's a win, but it's going to suck. But, it was fun to watch, and I'm glad I got to broadcast this one and not miss it.
Yeah, I can't be mad at Grant for those last 2 blocks. I mean, I probably would have done the same thing. Just probably not 2 of them. I wouldn't want to have. Dang, I can't speak English. I would not have wanted to wreck in that way at all. I mean, I feel like we could have just all finished there.
Yeah, and, one of these big deals at these drafting tracks is you gotta try, it's one bad block, one bad bump, it's the big one, which we kind of had on that last caution there. I'd classify that as a big one. There was like 6, 7
I
cars
think
in
our
there.
team caused the big one. Okay. Jesus.
Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I did intend to do it on lap 67.
Oh,
Okay,
heck
you can
no.
go watch it, but I didn't intend to do it.
I think our team caused the big one when I had lost the draft. I heard Cody wrecked Austin, just bad boats all around, and then I heard a big one happen.
Well, maybe. All I know is
Maybe.
that there was several wrecks in this one, but it was still entertaining to watch.
Yeah. Overall, good win, Steven. You did great
Appreciate it,
there at
mate.
the end. I wish I could have had something better for you though.
Yeah, well, yeah, it would have been a good finish for sure, but
Yeah, good win, man.
Well,
appreciate
James,
it.
P2 finish. It's got to feel great. You know, you're doing pretty solid so far on your debut back. Glad to have you back and excited to see what you can do in the upcoming races.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Yep. Steven, the champ, Gilbert, as we like to call you over at Ajax. How's it feel to come away with your first win in 2026?
Feels good. I finished second in this race both times last year at Vegas, so when it was cool. The team dominated all day. We just stayed up front. There was a few moments where it was like the entire top 5 or entire top 6 was us, which was really cool.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it felt good to put it all together and have one of us win, because at the end of the day, that's our goal every time we come to one of these tracks, is to have one of us win. So
100%. You know, it's on the broadcast several times. Y'all, there was like 5 of you guys on that one restart where it was like 7 to go, and it was awesome to watch. I knew one of y'all were gonna get it. I just didn't want it to end that way. You know, Wes getting wrecked and Davis getting wrecked and Christopher getting wrecked. It was big problems towards the end of the race for some of you guys, but you guys held on and took home the win as a team, which that's what matters.
yeah, I'm not sure how all those wrecks happened. I was focused on in front of me, but yeah, glad one of us was able to stay ahead.
And obviously, I'm a two-ser, so I'm over here in the booth just as excited as you are to get this win. I knew
Absolutely.
you guys seem to dominate Talladega so well, and it's just like there's something that you guys know about this track that some others don't. I mean, you
Yeah,
guys are
usually
consistent.
the spring race here, Davis won last year, and we worked well that race. And this race was it was better than even what we did last time. So it was a great race, and we're looking forward to try to do this on every other super speedway this year.
Yeah, I mean, there's 3 more super speedway races left. We got one more Echo Park race. We got one more Dagger race and one more Daytona race. So maybe, I mean, you guys did sponsor the Ajax 150 last year at Echo Park for the summer race. You did come away with that. That felt great. And then later on during the season, you just had enough to win the championship by like 9 seconds, something pretty insane. How much does this win mean to you? I mean, doing it for Dale.
Yeah, I mean, it feels yeah, that is a great point. That feels good, and feels good. I mean, last year I didn't win until the championship race, and I probably didn't even deserve that win either. But so it felt good to win. I mean, last year I had like 7 seconds without a win, so to get one early and kind of have that pressure lifted off my shoulders is good, and I hope I can go get some more.
In Texas next week, do you have any like high hopes for that race?
I mean, I love mile and a half, but I also now hate this car, so we'll see. Vegas went really bad for me, which was surprising to me, cause I expected to do good there. So I don't know. I've historically loved mile and a halves, but my last race was not good, so we'll see.
And I kind of want this part to be known. What is the whole motive of Ajax 1/2 Motorsports? So that way the audience kind of knows what we
Well,
stand by.
for that, I think it would be better to get Davis in the call. Tusser, for sure. And I know a big meaning behind it is definitely suicide awareness and all that. It's a big part of the team, and just men's mental health. It's just mental health in general, and that's definitely an important part of Tusser. And then in Ajax, I don't know the full story. I'll message Davis real quick, but it does have a great meaning behind it.
Yeah, if we can get Davis in here, maybe he could explain it that way. Because I mean, obviously, how where you guys come from, it's a little bit, heavier, and I know someone asked about it. It was Nick. I think it was. I don't remember when it was, but I know he asked about it, and I feel like we could spread the story a little bit more, especially after last year's race, and you guys come
Yeah, for
from a
sure.
long way.
I wish Nelly was still on to explain Tuesday a little bit better. But he got off. But yeah, it all has a great meaning behind it, and we just all try to be a group of guys who support each other, are there for each other, and work well with each other and have a good time. And I think we achieved that.
And those who watch the Tuesday broadcast, you'll see me in that number 41. Mental health awareness. Spreading the word that mental health awareness is like a big, big thing, and it's eating so many lives, and it's not how people should go out. They should live long lives, but it's got to
For
be
sure.
known. Hello, Davis.
Davis.
How's it going, man?
Well, I'm gonna ask this one more time. I know we did it last year when you won. I kind of want to spread it again because where you guys Ajax won come from. It's deepening its backstory. So, if you wouldn't mind, would you be willing to share the backstory of Ajax one?
Yeah, man. More than happy to. It'd been a lot cooler for Steven to let me win,
Well, I did that for you last year, mate.
yeah, I know. Dang, I wish we could have had the 1, 2, 3, but no. So the way Ajax 1 came about was it's initially we didn't know what we wanted to do with it. We knew like we wanted to create some content, find a good group of guys to have fun with on just video games and whatnot. And like we weren't even doing iRacing at the time. We just hit a year mark for most of us. But back in, let's see, did I know how many years ago or the exact day what it was? So coming up on 5 years this fall is when one of my best friends passed away, and he had always wanted to do some content streaming, things like that. And me and him did some when we were kids, kind of growing up. But shoot, I talked to this guy probably every day from when I was like 12 or 13 until he passed away. But how Ajax 1 started was so he has a dog named Ajax because he was fond of the name and the whole history behind it. So that was where that came from. And then 1 came from all of us wanting to be one big group because we felt like with our buddy Andy passing away, it really brought us all together. And it really showed kind of like, to me, some of my best friends who I've known for years, it showed me what kind of men they were and what kind of character they had. So that was when we started Ajax 1, and we didn't really know what to do with it. Started making content on it. Some stuff did well, some stuff did terrible. It is what it is. But initially, we wanted to ended up partnering with charities and do like charity streams and things like that. And eventually, real life in world things. So not just all virtual and video games and stuff like that. But yeah, it all kind of started then. And it was like a lot of it was just for all of us to be one and be there together. And because for me, it was like I still have a hard time with it. It was his birthday the other day, and that day is always tough for me. But like for me, it was tough, and this is kind of what ties back into the Rocket League thing because I know we've played some Rocket League together, Austin.
Yeah.
So the only reason I am even decent at Rocket League is because my buddy Andy. So I wasn't very good at it. Me and Grant would play some in high school, and then we'd play with Andy, and he would just carry us all the time. And eventually, you play with someone enough, you'll get good enough. But like when he got diagnosed with cancer, he was going through chemo, and it was screwing up his sleep schedule. Like he would text me like at 2 or 3 a.m. Like, cause I was told I'm like, hey bro, just text me whenever you want and I'll hop on Rocket League. He would text me at 2 or 3 a.m. I would leave my ringer on, and he's like, hey, are you awake, man? And I'm like, oh yep, definitely 100% awake. Meanwhile, I got to get up for an exam in 5 hours. We'd play Rocket League till he got tired. He'd go to sleep. I'd go to class, go do my stuff, kind of repeat. So like that's where the 1 came from, where it was like, even though we can't have one of our best friends playing games with us and talking to us on a daily basis or hearing his voice, I still know that we all are together as like one group, and it's like those buddies. that I had that all still played together, all still kept up in our group chats and stuff like that. I still talk to every single one of them pretty much every day. Trent and Grant being included in that. And then we picked up some stragglers like Steven and Mitch and Wes and Chris and all that. But yeah, that's kind of just a little backstory on it. I can talk about it for a while, but yeah, man.
Yeah, 100%. And you know, like cancer is definitely a big thing. I mean, it's got my girlfriend. Like I've done told her, like before every single race that I've done this season, ever since we started dating, I've told her that I want to win a race for her. Like it would
Yeah.
mean so much for me because she has cancer, and it's like, she has a high chance of dying again. She has the same cancer she had when she was little, and
Damn, dude, I'm sorry.
it's just like it's so hard. Like when I won that race on Friday, I just went and bawled to her. Like
Yeah, dude, that was sick. I was pumped when we won that race, man.
I mean, you know, I've been wanting to win for a while now too. Like there's a lot.
It's tough, man.
Yeah, I know it's a lot. Sometimes it's a lot more than racing. It's who you care about, and, you know.
Well, yeah, and it's like also like with all this, it is another like, yes, this is a competitive outlet, and yeah, we're uber competitive. Like anyone that's met me will say I'm a super competitive person. But for me, the main thing has been like, I don't know if brotherhood is quite the right word, but dude, like you're in our calls on Tuesday nights. We just have a blast, even if we're sucking at racing or whatever. We suck at the track. I chew up my tires in the first 10 laps or whatever. We're still having a good time, man.
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, that's more what it's about. Just finding the joy in the littlest things, you know, man.
Yeah, and like you know, when we first played Rock League for the first time, there was me, Grant, you. You know, we all had fun. It was
Yeah, man.
like we just it was a blast. Like you know, it's the small things in life that can mean the most to people. Whether it's winning a simple race or just being yourself and having a blast. It's just important, and friends are important. It just comes a long way in the end.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, we appreciate you, giving us the backstory once again on Matt Davis, and
Yeah, man.
it's always a great, to hear the backstory again, and just, having someone that's willing to like talk about stuff like that, because obviously it's hit you hard in life, and it's nice to make some things known and like kind of like backstory of things.
Oh yeah, 100%, brother.
Well, congratulations to you guys at HX and to Sir, wanted me to. So this one,
man.
it's just seeing you guys when this feels great because we're all a team. And that's what it's about.
Yeah, now you got to win it tomorrow, man.
I'll try.
I'll be pushing you.
I'll try again. I just hope for the best for all of us. Hopefully, all of us can finish tomorrow.
Dude, if we get a 3-sweep at Dega, I'll lose my mind, bro.
I would lose it. That would
That'd be crazy.
That would be the greatest thing ever.
Oh man.
Yeah, well, we're gonna end the broadcast here. Appreciate you, Steven. Appreciate you, Davis. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, man. You too, brother. Appreciate it as always, Austin. I'll see you.
Yep, see ya.
Okay.
All right. Well, appreciate that, Jeff. It's just some things heavy. It's great to be able to do this. I do this entirely for fun. I do this for free. Last year, I just had Cliff buy me the tracks that I needed because I really wanted to broadcast. I didn't really have a good source of income. If I got the money lying around, I'll buy the track or whatever. But I do this entirely free now. I do this entirely out of my pure enjoyment. I do it to entertain you guys. It's great to be able to work and strive to do a passion that I've enjoyed doing since I was a little kid. I remember back in my NASCAR inside line days, I'd just sit there, race the AI, and just act like I'm the commentator and just, go over my race. And, I finally am living one of my biggest dreams, just... I don't have to do this. Like, that's the thing. I do it out of my own personal enjoyment and for your guys' enjoyment. Like, and then when you see me on Tuesdays, I do that too because it's something I enjoy. It gives me something outside to do because typically I come home when I do literally nothing. I scroll TikTok for hours, and then it's half the time I don't even know what to play. So it's great to be able to do this. It's great to be, have some entertainment for you guys, and it means a lot that you guys support. It's been a year since I started broadcasting races here for GFI, and it's been great. It's been a great journey. But I'm gonna end it here. I appreciate everyone that watched this race and had some fun and kind of got the gist of what Ajax meant, because Ajax and them hit hard by that day. But yeah, appreciate you guys so much for watching, and see you